up? What's happening? It's your girl Ty Baby. We back. Now, if you watched our sweet potato pie video, you know why we're here, impromptu, and I'm dressed the same. If you don't know, go watch and you'll find out. Nonetheless, we're about to make some dough, some bread dough, so that we can make sweet potato pie cinnamon rolls. Yeah, that's right. So we're gonna start with the dough. Let's get it cracking. 2 tablespoons of active dry yeast. We're gonna put that in the bottom. What we're first about to do is proof our yeast, which means activate it, get it foaming. We're gonna put 2 cups of warm water, specifically 105 to 115 degrees. Put a drop of our honey sweetener. You wanna add some sugar, whether it's your regular sugar, cane, brown sugar, or honey, because the sugar feeds the yeast and that's what's gonna get it to start bubbling. So we're not gonna touch this, we're gonna let it sit. You see how it looks? And we're gonna come back in about 5 to 10 minutes and it should be very bubbly and foamy across the entire top. And that's when we'll finish out the bread dough. Patience is a virtue. See you in a minute. All right, as you can see, it's now foamy. It's done what it does. The chemistry and the magic are happening, honey. Yeast activated. So now we're gonna start dumping everything in. We've got our salt. We mixed our pink Himalayan and our white iodized table salt. Get that in there. We got some olive oil. Add that. And this is the bread recipe we use for everything. We make our own like bread loaves when we make cinnamon rolls. This is the dough. Honey, which is actually new. I used to make our bread dough with brown sugar, but Lovey made the honey, not the honey. He made the bread recently and he said he used honey and it turned out incredible. So we're gonna run that back. Can't really get in there. You know me, I don't like to waste anything. That might be a toxic trait. I might need therapy for that. Because the way I just can't leave anything behind, it's kind of a problem. But I'm trying to resist the urge for you guys. Okay, I guess we got enough. All right. Get that in there, and then you're gonna start adding your flour. It's gonna be about 5.5 cups. Do I measure? Kinda don't. This is a 3/4 cup measure, not a full cup. It's kind of a full cup now. You start with about 3 cups. Child, it's one of those things. Once you do it for a while, you get the gist. And you're just gonna start stirring. We don't use a mixer. We do our bread by hand, which goes to show you don't have to have fancy tools.
Helps get a good shoulder workout.
I'm trying to tell you, honey. These arms ain't toned for nothing.
Gotta knead that dough.
Yeah. That's the moment when I ask Lovey to step in.
Yeah, boy.
Step in. You want to knead this for me, please? But to be honest, it doesn't require that much kneading. For real. You really just gotta move it till it comes together. It's not too sticky.
When it pulls off the side of the bowl.
Yeah, that's when you know. You know you're getting there. See, it's already starting to come together. Definitely been on this journey of the things we eat the most. What can we make ourselves? What has the highest degree of chemicals, unknown ingredients, and just trying to clean it up, honestly. I do have dreams of having a homestead, so I feel like it's watering that seed of like, Lord, I know what I asked you for and the lifestyle I want, but I'm gonna show you right now by doing what I can with what I have that I mean it to qualify for the blessing. And this is definitely one of those things.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. We started growing vegetables. Where did we start? Oh, we started with basil. We've been trying to grow pineapple, haven't been successful, but we're gonna keep trying. We have some jalapeno seeds we're gonna try and grow next, but we gotta wait because it's not the season for that. And we have some potatoes that are in the bag sprouting that we wanna grow. I think we need a little more flour, but you can see it's starting to come together. And once it starts to come together, if you're using a spoon like me, instead of just going through it, just kind of like scoop it onto itself to help support it coming together into a ball. Yeah, we have about 5-6 plant babies They all have names. What's your favorite plant, baby? Really?
My favorite plant probably be Gemini.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not see that coming.
Gemini or Curtis Jr.
Okay, that's fair. For those who don't know, Gemini is our plant that's like multiple plants in one pot. That's why we call it Gemini, you know, multiple personalities, multiple plant species in one thing. And then CJ is Curtis Jr., our lifesaver cactus that we had to repot into a bigger pot. And we like kind of took off a cluster of it to create a smaller version of him in the old pot. And so that's CJ. Get it? Curtis Jr. because he came from Curtis. He's his kid. It's so good. It's so good. And they've been thriving, which is a life lesson, honey. Sometimes you just need a change of environment. You are outgrowing your environment, and that's why you cannot prosper, why you are not flourishing. Because the way we changed Curtis's home, and he immediately took off.
Like he got spikes now, like.
Literally, like even the color, he had started turning like purple, which is kind of signs like of death or that it's struggling. Since getting into his new pot, all of his cactus stems, I don't know if that's what you call them.
Arms.
It's a little sticky. Yeah, all of them are bright green. Like you said, like let me say, he's so big, so tall. He's definitely filling out his new plant home.
He bit me the other day.
Yeah, his little spikes, like the spikes that make a cactus. I do not know the scientific name for these things. If y'all do, let us know. But those are starting to get like more prominent and sharper, more what's it called? Pointy? Pokey?
Pokey.
All right, so like I said, we don't really do a lot of kneading, so this has come together. It's still a little sticky, but we're gonna roll with it. And I think that's what makes the dough a little softer, is that we don't try to like manipulate or do too much, add too much extra flour. So what's gonna happen next is I clean my fingers off. Yes, they're clean. You're not eating it anyways. I'm just kidding. No disrespect. My bad. No disrespect. So you got another bowl. It's nice and oiled. You kind of want to run the oil up the sides because what's going to happen is you're going to put your dough ball in here. And as it rises, you want the sides to be oiled to make sure it doesn't stick to the bowl as it rises. Everything needs to be coated in oil. So when we dump this in here, we're also going to cover the dough bowl in oil to make sure all sides are covered. So it's okay if it's a little sticky, don't be scared of it. Channel your inner child like it's Play-Doh. Food is fun. See how it's a little ball, and we're just gonna like kind of toss it. Do our best to just toss it. Yeah. Bring it together. Make sure everything is coated.
Once the oil gets in your hand, it gets kind of easy to maneuver, right?
Yeah, definitely. The oil helps a lot. Make sure everything's good. Boom, like that. It's not that hard. It's not as hard as it seems, I promise. I'm kind of getting there.
I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of scared to make it by myself for the first time too.
But you did so good.
Thank you so much, baby.
All right, so now we're gonna cover this with plastic wrap, and you're just gonna set it to the side to rise about an hour or two, and then we'll come back to start breaking it down to make our bread loaf and our cinnamon rolls. All right, see you in a little bit. All right, we're back. Our dough has risen like Jesus. It's now doubled in size, so it's time to bust it down and get it going. So first we're gonna do the bread loaf. So I've got it buttered here. And so we're gonna just use our hands to kind of split it into two, because we're gonna use half for the bread loaf and the other half will become our cinnamon rolls, sweet potato rolls. So we're gonna just kind of bring it off the sides. It's still a little sticky, that's all right. I'm telling you, channel your inner kid and just treat it like fun time with Play-Doh or like magic sand.
Yeah, boy.
All right, got it in half. Just gonna kind of form it into like a log just to help with the shape. And I'm gonna lift and transport. Just like that. Don't really like stretch it because it's gonna go through another rise. I'm just trying to like kind of make sure it's even a little bit. All is well. Okay, I feel like that's good. It is. It feels pretty cool. It's squishy. All right, so I'm gonna put that aside and we'll cover it in a minute. The bulk of the work is gonna come with our rolls. So let's get our surface floured. We already disinfected our countertops, all that good stuff.
Save your 2 cents.
Right.
And buy something important.
Let's say something. All right, there we go. And we don't have a rolling pin, so you know how we do. Gotta be resourceful, okay? So we have this old Pam can that is empty, and we've saved it to use as bread. Not a bread. What's it called? Rolling pin.
We also disinfected that too.
Yes, we did. Good Clorox wipe. So yeah, be resourceful always in life and in the kitchen. If you don't have that tool, you got something that's similar. Use that. So let me spread this out a little bit. Put some on this side. Some of the olive oil is dripping about. Dripping. I'm gonna go ahead and roll this out into a rectangle as best I can without being too rough with our dough. It's delicate, okay? You gotta be soft and gentle with it.
2 hours later.
Potato filling, so that's what we're gonna do. I don't know if we're gonna use all of this, but we're just gonna go for it and see what happens. Get us a few dollops. You thought I was stuttering and all that, just for musical effect.
We still got more.
We do. See if we're gonna end up using it or not. The meat that we raise, I got big plans. Just give me the opportunity. The provision for the vision, please, Lord. And when it happens and y'all see us posting videos from our homestead, just know you heard it here first. The Lord did it, okay?
Won't he do it?
All the time.
All the time.
He will do it. Let's go for it. The Spirit said do it, we gonna do it. Let's try it. Food should be fun. Experiment. So we're gonna try rolling it this way.
They see me rolling. They hating.
Patrolling. Trying to catch me riding dirty.
Trying to catch me riding dirty.
Trying to catch me riding dirty. So I'm kind of getting under it and then tucking it. Like lift and tuck. Lift and tuck. Not plastic surgery, but we're lifting and tucking, okay? I said this was gonna be like shorter. And child, it's just as long.
See? The
Big
Spirit
mama.
will never lead you wrong.
Right. Child, we might have to get the big pan. We gonna see. I feel like as long as it's like 9, it'll fit in our small pan. Hopefully I rolled it tight enough. If I didn't, oh well.
It's a biggie.
All right, so we're gonna use some floss, preferably not minty because you'll taste that. Pull that off. You're gonna go under it. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. And you're gonna just cross it and then pull. And that's how you're gonna get your clean cut. And again, we have a butter pan here. And we're gonna lift it up. Normally you do the cut side down, but since this is the end, we're gonna do the cut side up.
Oh, that looks so good.
It does. Ah, I'm excited.
Oh, this is gonna be so tough.
It is. Okay, we're gonna do another one. Boop.
That's a biggie.
Lift it. In place. It's coming out so cool. Yeah. I'm cutting them a little thicker. Like I said, I'm going for more of a thick and fluffy. We might have to stick some in there. We're just gonna Make it do what it do. I'll make it do what it do, baby. Who knows that song? I said that earlier, and Levy did not know that that was Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, I did.
It's his song, I'm pretty sure, with Twisted.
But the Celebrity Overnight. Is it that song?
No, but it's around that era.
Oh.
All right. So we are going to cover these with plastic wrap again, loosely. And then we're going to wait for them to rise. The bread you want to let rise till it's a little bit above the pan, like almost, you know how that like loaf look, how it has that muffin top? You want it to rise to kind of create that. And then that'll be ready for the oven. And then the cinnamon rolls, you just want them to kind of double in size, start to fill up the pan. And then we'll pop them in the oven. So we'll be back in just a minute. So our rolls have risen. You can see them now, our sweet potato rolls. They are more than doubled in size. They have filled up our dish, all fluffy. They're ready to go for the oven. Okay, this is where we gotta keep it real, okay? Truth, transparency, and honesty. You know how we started this video and we had a bread loaf and we was making these rolls. Well, the bread loaf was not as successful as these rolls. I don't know what went wrong. I'll show y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna keep it real because I was just gonna, you know, put it on the rug. I hope you didn't notice. But our bread loaf didn't rise. Like, it did rise. It's filling the pan. As you know, before it was much smaller. But before I first took the plastic off, it was like a bit higher. Like giving the muffin top. It wasn't quite there like we're used to, but it was there. And when I pulled the veil back, the bride said, I don't, and ran. And it kind of deflated. So I don't know why. It looks like it's still gonna be fluffy though. Like you can see there's air bubbles, but it just didn't rise like it normally does. So we're still gonna bake it, but this might not be quite a success. So far it's looking like it might just be a B+, you know, B-. We're gonna find out, but nonetheless, we're gonna run the bread back. Lovey's probably gonna do that video. He doesn't want to, but I'll volunteer him. So we're gonna run it back on just the bread loaf alone, but nonetheless, we're gonna get these both in the oven. We'll see what happens when they come out, what the bread loaf does. I have high confidence in the rolls though.
They look so good.
Yes.
Look at that.
What? But we're gonna find out. So we're gonna put this in the oven about 30 minutes. I'll probably check the cinnamon rolls in 20-ish, but the bread loaf usually is a solid 30. No way around it. You'll know when it's ready when you give it a little tap, 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 and it'll sound hard and hollow. And that's when you'll pull it out. But don't be concerned. It's not gonna stay hard and hollow. Empty hopes and dreams. But we're gonna put it in, and when it comes out, we'll rub some butter over it while it's hot so it melts, gets in the crevices. You know what it is. So in the oven, 20-ish minutes, 30 minutes, and we'll see what we're working with. That's that. Okay, we're back. It has happened. I did go ahead and butter both of them off camera. I apologize, but these are our rolls baked. You see they're nice and golden. So yeah, something definitely went wrong with this round of bread making. Yes, we are a little sad about it, a little disappointed, but I made a pact with Lovey. We're gonna keep it real on this channel and share our successes and our whatever this is flops, and that's okay because y'all gonna stick with us to watch us redeem ourselves. And we have high hopes that the rolls are still gonna be bomb, and the bread probably is too. We just gotta cut it to see how the texture is doing on the inside, but it smells great, and we'll see how bad the damage is. But nonetheless, we're gonna keep it going. We're not gonna scrap this. We're gonna make our cream cheese frosting or glaze, whatever you want to call it. So we're gonna do a little bit of cream cheese. That's probably like 2 tablespoons, a tablespoon. I don't know, child. It's been a long day.
Yes. It's 12 o'clock.
Is it really soft?
Yes.
On the dot. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. This is literally what we do all the time though. It's just late night anyway things. Go ahead and add some confectioner sugar. It's probably about a cup. And we're first gonna do our best to smush this together just to get our cream cheese going, like such. Get it going. And then I'm gonna add some vanilla and some milk.
Ooh.
So y'all remember when I talked about this? And I think it was the red velvet cupcakes?
Yes.
The bourbon vanilla, and we used the last bit that I had tactically acquired from my mama. Well, I got to go to Trader Joe's and I got us some more. It's the holiday season, so they had it. I got us 2 bottles, so we are back in stock. Use a little bit of that. It's probably about a teaspoon. And then we'll do a splash of milk.
Sounds about time.
Very much so. Okay, we'll do that. And let's see how.
Oh, this thing is so bomb. I'm so hungry. Look how good that looks.
Yeah, this is about to be our late night eats. Pray over us, y'all. We be in the gym and we be
most
eating
definitely.
real good and real clean. But honey, tonight is about to go down. All right, so we're gonna drizzle it over while it's still warm. By drizzle, I mean spoons.
Definitely spooner.
Spoon.
Oh, this is gonna be so good.
I'm trying to tell you. Oh, I just. This was so spontaneous. This was not on our bingo card for today.
So you can't hold us to it like it being perfect.
Yeah.
This literally was not on the agenda. It was like finish the pies and what else we had to do today? Clean Thor
Yeah.
and
Work.
work.
Edited, posted today. We dropped our jalapenos short, pickled jalapeno shorts.
Go check that out.
And posted as a reel on Instagram. So get at us. Shout out to the Turner family on TikTok for the audio that inspired her. Ooh, it's dripping. Catch it. Oh Lord, it's getting worse. Okay. All right, let me stop. Let's get the bread. Let's see what we're working with. Ooh, the texture seems good.
Told
It seems
you.
like it's still soft. It didn't get dents on us.
The end justifies the means, baby. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish.
Tell me, baby. Okay. Thank you for keeping me encouraged.
Oh, look at that. Hold up.
It's like this.
Hold up. Look at
Ooh,
that.
yeah. So yeah, despite it not rising properly, you guys, it still came out good.
Sarah Lee ain't got shit on us.
At all.
What? Look at that.
Still looks so good. Soft is still nice and.
Oh, flaky. Yup.
It's so good. Okay. That was still a win. We're gonna run it back still, but that was a win. Okay. Now let's get some cinnamon rolls.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Told you.
It's the outside crispy and it's like the inside's like perfectly
Soft.
Oh my gosh, it's good.
It's very good. Despite
It makes me think, how is these cinnamon rolls from? Oh,
yeah, they're about to be so good. I'm trying to figure out.
probably should cut them before we. What's the name?
Right. It's okay. We'll make it work. Ooh.
Gotta get the separation when you pull it up. Wowzer.
Really did that. Look at it. Look at it. Oh. Okay. Taste test. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. I don't want to burn my. Okay.
Okay. What we thinking?
10 out of 10.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little skeptical. Like, I know I fully supported this, but in the back of my mind, I was like, sweet potato pie filling? It works. It's so good. Yeah, you guys gotta try this one. We did not take pictures for the thumbnail.
We didn't. We just used something from the video.
I'm gonna put another one on the plate. My bad, y'all. I know, I'm just going in. 10 out of 10. Do recommend. Would try again. And tell a friend. So tell your friend to come and meet us right here on Truly Thai YouTube so y'all can drool over this together. Divide the recipe ingredients so y'all can make it yourselves and let us know just how good it is. You dig? Oh, glistening, baby. Be well.